Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 Gear Up video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be building the Kendall Ballistics Weapon Systems NV-4. So this gun is in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. If you guys have never played that game, you'll most likely not know what this gun is. However, I decided to replicate it for you guys from that game. Even in Infinite Warfare, it's basically just an M4, but futurized, and that's basically it. It still shot a 5.56. It didn't shoot any lasers or anything crazy, grenades or anything. It was basically just an AR, and it was very well made in Infinite Warfare. I personally loved it. Unfortunately, however, I have one bad news. You guys will need to buy a certain pack for this gun. So you guys will have to buy an Ethan pack. I think it's ETH.3N. That's what they call the pack in the store. You guys will have to purchase that, unfortunately, if you guys want this skin. And the way that the gun comes from that store is actually not the same as this. So that's why I'm making this video, to show you guys how you can replicate it as closely as possible to the actual NV-4 in Infinite Warfare. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. This is going to be awesome. I love this gun. I use it in Warzone now too because of how much I love it. Literally almost the exact same setup, of course with a bigger magazine, but basically the same exact setup. So let's go ahead and go through this. We're going to start off with the barrel here. We're going with the 11.5 inch TH4 barrel, which is the Mark 18 barrel actually. That's the way that I know it anyways. So here's the tune for that. This is basically, again, like I'm trying to get that perfect tune. So all of these tunes are as perfect as they could be. We're moving on to the laser here. We're going with the PECBOX 4. You guys already know we're going with that ADS speed and no cons laser. As for the optics, we're going with the SZ Holotherm. Now, this is a very interesting optic. So first of all, let me just, I already unadjusted by accident. Thank you, Analog. This is the tune for it, just so that could get out of the way. But a little bit of a backstory to this optic here. In case you guys don't know, this optic is based off of a real-life holographic sight. It's called the CQT, made by Steiner. And I know I'm butchering the name Steiner, excuse me, but this optic is the CQT. In real life, this thing is $10,000. Imagine that. It is literally what it is in the game. So it's a holographic that has thermal technology. It's crazy cool, and in real life, it doesn't look like this. The CQT is what they base this optic off of. It's the only one out there on the market that I personally know about. I had to double check and do some research, make sure I get the right optic in my head, and that's exactly the one it was. It was the CQT, but very cool. I decided to run this one because it's futuristic, and I'll show you guys a little bit of gameplay later on with it. So moving on to the rear grip. Sorry for that long explanation. We're going with the Sakin ZX grip, and of course you can already tell this one is already skinned for the Kendall Ballistics, or by Kendall Ballistics. They're not a real company, by the way. It's Infinite Warfare, but it's already skinned for that. So you guys can see here, it's the Flatline skin. I'm not too sure why they call this gun Flatline, because Flatline was a different gun in that game. But anyway, moving on to the underbarrel, we're going with the Commando foregrip. And sorry, I forgot to show you guys the tune for the rear grip. Let me just do that real quick. So there's the tune. Moving on to the underbarrel, we're going with the Commando foregrip to give it that extra futuristic look. My favorite grip or underbarrel in real life is actually the AVG or whatever it's called. It's basically this. It's angled foregrip. It's my favorite. It's the most comfortable one in my opinion. So here's the tune for that. Not much on the left side there, but a little bit to make it perfect. And that's basically the gun. So let's go ahead, jump into the shooting range, and I'll show you guys the animations and let you guys listen to it. Alright, so let's get into the shooting portion of it. Let's test the range out, mounted and headshots only. So let's do that real quick. 3, 3, 4. So, you know, unfortunately, you are looking at more bullets to the head because you have that shorter barrel on it. You're going to be looking at decreased range. And the recoil of 2, completely manageable. Of course, if you're looking at that 50-meter mark, you're looking at quite a long time to kill. Well, not really if you hit the head. But 25 to 10, I mean, you're just shredding them. Warzone, this gun is very effective as well. Again, I have a different build in Warzone. So in Warzone, I actually run the 60-round mag. And I don't run, I believe it's, what don't I run here? I think it's the grip that I don't run. Or something like that. I don't know what it was exactly. But I know one of them I don't run. Either this grip, the underbarrel, or the rear grip. But one of them I don't run just so I could run a 60-round mag. That's the only downside in Warzone. But otherwise, in multiplayer, you can make it exactly the way the NV-4 should look. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys did, let me know. Hit that like button, guys, and subscribe for more gear up videos. I love making these. These are a lot of fun to make. And all these guns that I make, guys, believe it or not, I use it all. And it's very, very effective if you play the game the way that the gun is built. So if it's built as a DMR, use it as a DMR. If it's built for close quarters, you know, run and gun, use it for close quarters. But yeah, I mean, they're a lot of fun. So definitely try them out if you guys haven't already. This is definitely one of my favorite, most high-tech looking one, and it just, man, it looks good. I love it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and peace out. Hope you enjoyed.